Hey guys, good evening. I'm so excited to have my friend Marchella hanging out with me tonight, and we are doing our UBU night. We are going to play tic-tac-toe. Here's your little tic-tac-toe board. You create it yourself, super easy. And this is where you're going to keep all your points. All your points, you're going to keep your own, and then you'll snap a picture of this at the end and send it to your independent beauty consultant or to me if I'm that person. So what you're going to do is, as we talk to Miss Marchella, you are going to put in the boxes what you loved about her story and what would appeal to you. So if she says something like, oh my gosh, I love my freedom or flexibility, you can write words in the boxes and you're playing against yourself. So you get 3 down and you win, and you can say, I got tic-tac-toe, and you get 20 points. If you fill in all the boxes, then you have super tic-tac-toe and you get 50 points, and you can keep those in there. So keep writing, and you can put that in the comments. So comment below and tell us all about your tic-tac-toe, and I'll remind you about this as we go along. I love doing this. This is like my favorite thing to do now, is to interview all these Mary Kay superstars, because each of your stories are so different and so fun, and it's my favorite thing. So are you ready, Miss Marchella?
I am ready.
All right. So how long have you been building your business?
So I will be celebrating my 15-year anniversary with Mary Kay in June. And
Awesome.
building my business consistently since 2014.
Great. Well, that's awesome. So how many Mary Kay cars have you earned?
I have earned 5 cars with Mary Kay so far.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. I love that. And what's your highest monthly commissions check? So Marchella's internet is not the greatest. So maybe, oh, there she is. What's your highest monthly
I'm-
commissions check?
My highest check.
Yes.
So my highest check it's been right just under $5,000 in 1 month.
Awesome. Well, that's so
Not
awesome.
including sales.
Right. Yes, because Marchella, you sell a lot of products. I always love watching you on Facebook and Instagram. She's always got tons of customer orders. She's always packaging things. Look at all the product behind her. She is like a master at selling product, which is so awesome. I love that. So in the comments, you get 10 extra points if you tell me, what would you do with $5,000 in 1 month? What would you do with that money? I love that. So how did Mary Kay find you, or how did you find Mary Kay? Did you hear me? I'm sorry. Okay, so how did
No, it's
Mary
okay.
Kay?
I didn't hear your last question.
Okay, that's okay. How did Mary Kay find you, or how did you find Mary Kay?
Me when I was 16. My best friend's aunt became a beauty consultant, and myself and my girlfriend, we were her guinea pigs. So we were 16, we were just really getting into makeup, and her aunt would just give us product and practice facials on us, and that's how I was introduced to Mary Kay.
That's awesome. So fun. So all those facials that you're doing, girls, with those 16-year-olds, you just never know. You just never know what's
Yep.
going to happen. They could be a Marchella.
Mhm.
So tell us a little bit about your life.
All right. So I am married. I got married in 2015 to my husband, Ryan, and we live in Grand Rapids. We are both originally from the east side of Michigan. So we don't have any family here in Grand Rapids, all of our families across the state. But we moved here in 2010 and we absolutely love it. Our son, James, was born in August of 2019. So we're getting close, which just blows our minds how quick that's gone by. So I used to be an elementary school teacher, and I walked away from teaching in 2014, knowing that eventually I was going to want to have kids and I was going to want to be able to have some flexibility and choices when it came to, am I stay at home? That's going to look like. And so, yeah, so I'm a work from home mom, and I'm able to have a sitter come to our house and play with my son and hang out just in the other room while I'm here working. And I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. That's how I built my business. Now we have this virtual piece too, but I could be there with my kids. And that's why I started my Mary Kay business, was so that I could be a work from home mom. And so isn't it wonderful that you don't have to go very far to your office, and your son can stay right there with you, which I love. I love
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, so cool. So what surprised you most about your Mary Kay journey?
Oh, what surprised me most? Honestly, probably like experienced over the years. Um, I think that, I joined Mary Kay on my 18th birthday. And like I said, I'm approaching my 15-year anniversary since then. And I just think, wow, like so much has happened in the past 15 years, so much life, going through college, getting married, having kids, all of those things. And I just think the women I get to surround myself with, and the people that just have an impact on me and that I get to impact, would look completely different, like if I was still teaching, and if I wasn't in Mary Kay, and just like surrounding myself with the people that I get to work with. So I think that's probably the biggest surprise to me, is like the personal growth I've experienced. I never could have, expected what that would look like. So
Yeah. Yeah. Personal growth is a huge part, and just being able to pick your tribe, pick your circle of influence, to choose. There's so many Mary Kay people in our community and different things, and you can find your friends and your people. And I love that. I love that we have those choices. It's so great.
yeah, absolutely.
And you never meet a cranky Mary Kay girl usually, do you?
No, doesn't happen very often. Nope.
Linda Tupin used to always tell us, nobody buys makeup from angry people. Like, no one does. Like, everyone, they buy makeup from happy people, and happy people are in Mary Kay. So that's so awesome. I love that.
Absolutely.
Well, tell me one of your favorite things about being a Mary Kay beauty consultant. We lost you again. Poor Marchella, her internet is not great. Okay, there we go. We got you again. So tell me your favorite, what are your favorite things about being a Mary Kay consultant?
Okay, one of my favorite things. Did you say being in Mary Kay?
Yes. As a Mary Kay consultant, what's your favorite thing?
That's a hard question, because I feel like it's hard to narrow it down. But I would say, as a consultant, absolutely, I love just serving people. I love being able to provide a service that helps women, whether it's helping them, find the perfect gift for someone, or helping them, figure out what works for their skin, and just building that confidence in themselves. Just so at that consultant level, I just love being able to work with people and feel like I'm serving them, and really providing, just providing a service and being helpful, so I love that.
Yeah. That's why you're such a good consultant and sales director, because your heart is to serve. And I have watched you do that for years. And I just love that about your heart, is that Marchella is just a giver. She's always willing to train and teach and to give. And I love that about you. So thanks for helping me today. Well, let's look at this again real quick, guys. Remember, we're playing tic-tac-toe. Marchella's already said some amazing things about her business and why she loves it so much. Her serving, and just how much she loves her customers and her consultants and her unit. And so don't forget to fill out your board. All right. So If you're still with us, comment, I'm still here, and you get 20 extra bonus points for hanging with us tonight. And so last question, we have both motivated consultants, Marchella, and fabulous guests. So what's a piece of advice for each group of people?
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so for the consultants that are on, my best piece of advice for you is like, do not quit. you know Take advantage of this opportunity and really like understand how we make money and what that looks like. We always say, Mary Kay is like a buffet table.
Hmm.
Choose what it is that you want. And I just encourage you guys to honor the season that you're in, but never stop working this business. I mean, I always say, like, my first 8 years, I didn't do a ton with Mary Kay, but as soon as I needed it to go from being my plan B to my plan A, because I knew I wanted to transition and move away from my career as a teacher and really make this my full-time career. I mean, it was a decision, and I'm so glad that I always the way, and I always stayed engaged and plugged in and familiar with the products and all of that. So just, stick with it. I mean, that's my best piece of advice. Stick with it. Don't quit on yourself. And then for the guests that are tuning in, man, I am just going to encourage you, whether you decide, you love the products and you're a customer, we're just so grateful for you to support, our company, our products, our consultants. I mean, this is literally how so many of us like put food on our tables. And so it's an awesome thing, for you to support another woman and help her build her business. But on the other side of that, if you are someone that, needs more money, or is looking for a community just to be a part of, something to do for yourself, especially this past year, working through this global pandemic and so many ups and downs that we've had, and really still some uncertainty with where things are headed. It's just something to think about. Could you benefit from working from home, and being able to still spend time with your family and be present, but then also still contribute financially as well. So, it's like we love people, whether they're a client or whether they, but I always say, like, keep an open mind, because you just never know when in your life something like this might totally just be a blessing for you.
That's great. Thank you so much. The things that I love that you said is Mary Kay is like a buffet table. You can choose where you want to work and how it looks, and you're your own independent contractor. So I think that's so amazing. And we see that Marcella and I do both with our units and the different people that we have. No one's a cookie cutter, right? Like, we are totally different people, Marcella and I, and we both have amazing businesses, but we've used our gifts that God's given us to do that. And I think that that's so incredible that we have that opportunity. So, oh my goodness, I just love that. And then for the guests, thank you for, you just never know. You're right. We've had a weird year, right? So for sure. Did you want to say something else, Marcella? Sorry. Okay. No. I thought your internet made it look like you were maybe doing something different. So it's all good. Well, I'm going to just close real quick. So make sure that you snap a picture, put your name at the top so your consultant knows who you are, and snap a picture of this and send it to her, text it to her, and you're going to get put in a drawing for our weekly drawing that we do. And then I just want to go over real quick your options for being a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. So we have awesome starter kits right now. We've got a $30 starter kit. It's our eStart kit. You get a website and a way to take credit card payments. And then that's only $30. It's our virtual kit to get going. And then we have a $130 kit. And that's like the big Barbie kit. And you also get a website and a way to process credit cards, but it comes with $400 worth of product and supplies. It's amazing, amazing kit. I love it. It's everyone's favorite one. And then we have a $45 right now sample add-on. So you can get a ton of samples because right now we're mailing lots of samples, aren't we, Joe? Or Marcella, we're sending out
Yeah.
samples and we're doing facials online and we're doing them in person. We're doing all of the things and it's so fun because you can totally you can totally build your business any way you want. So here's what I want you to do in the comments. You're going to put A, B, or C. A is absolutely, this was so fun. I just want to hang out with Cadie and Marchella more. So sign me up. Absolutely. A, I know Marchella is super fun. We will go visit her in person if you sign up. Okay. B is I'm interested, but I need a little bit more information. So maybe you could buy me a coffee or a Coke and tell me a little bit more about this Mary Kay thing. Or C is I just love being a customer. Let me pay full price and stay a customer. So we love you no matter what, but put A, B, or C in the comments, and all the comments, you're going into a drawing still. And so thank you so much, Marcella, for hanging with me. Even though we had a little bit of technical difficulties, it was still good. Your message still got out, and I appreciate you for hanging out with me and spending some time. So we will see you guys later.